Hello, this reading is going to be on Tyrone Davis Jr., his quote-unquote murder. So I did do a short for him. I know about 15% of what happened. I know he went on took her on vacation. I saw the little short of them opening the presents, and then I know he was found under a bridge. So I did a short. A couple of things came out. When I asked about her, effort, communication, the lovers, and so the effort card looks like there was minimal effort made. There was something about communication. The lovers is a choice of two, but then I don't know if I'm right. I feel like she's a twin. And that lover's card was two snakes. Lovers is usually a choice. Family, love, friends, love, work, love, home, work, like you're making a choice. So it felt like she had a choice between two, and the other person was unacceptable, wouldn't be accepted. So then came out shared wishes. Don't understand how that falls in because I don't know much about the case, sorry. But then came the quote, unless you are a trained doctor, leave others with their craziness. Which tells me that somebody was missing a few screws. Okay, the cards that came out was the Hangman, which usually speaks of a sacrifice. But that Hangman had surgical tools. The High Priestess came out, which means somebody's either they know things of a higher realm, but secretive, keep it to themselves. But it could also speak of somebody dabbling in occultism. But in that High Priestess, there were two mirrors, and after I went back and looked at it, I noticed two mirrors and two people, which gives me twins. And then there was the Eight of Cups, and that girl had on a backpack. So I don't know if somebody else was present when this happened, or somebody else helped make this happen. That's where the shared wishes came from. I also don't know if something to do with the doctor, something to do with, why did I think there wasn't, okay. I got the doctor 2 times and the surgical tools. So was somebody else in the car when something happened? The stickers, I got a waffle, doctor, skeletons, a witch hand with a crescent moon, Martinique, and the quote that said, whining won't stop the pain, man up. Alright, let me see what I get now. So Tyrone Davis, starting anew. How did you die? How did you die? I know what cards I want. How did you die? Tyrone Davis Jr., how did you die? I can go here. I can go here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, what is this about? Because that's the second time I'm getting this. Something about, pregnancy. Where did I see it before? Where did I get pregnancy before? It'll come back to me. How did you die? The Nine of Pentacles. How did you die? King of Swords. The Hermit. Alright. Let's get into this. Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Hermit. So I got this before. If somebody wanted to be saying, hold on. There's proof. There's proof somewhere. I've got 2 nines. 2 nines equals proof. Where did I get pregnancy before? Hold on, because this is... well, because in the Shared Wishes card, there was a baby. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Grit. King of Swords is usually, here it's perspective talking, and the Hermit is, I like to read it from different places. The Hermit here. Individuation. Alright, let's get to the proof. Well, let's look at the cards. So, 9 of Pentacles. King of Swords. Sorry, I'm thinking, and the Hermit. Okay, let me see something. Go to my death list. Nine of Swords, known as the... Nope, I don't have the Nine of Swords. Okay, let me... let's see what the proof is. Ooh, this is tricky. Alright, let me do what I usually do. I don't know why I'm doing this different. I'm going to try to get another song/quote for this. Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords, wanting to be single, cutting someone out, and going into retreat, going into solitude, seclusion, away from society. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No Ordinary Love by Sade. Necromancer. I need a quote, please. Okay. Got one. Someday you will think of what I'm going to say to you now. Our friendship has no other purpose, no other reason than to show you how utterly unlike me and you are. How did you die? This is odd. How did you die? That fell out. Secret. Perversion. Was there a military person around? Spying, watching, waiting. How did you die? Secret and perversion. Giving somebody else the keys. Okay. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm not doing this reading the way I would normally do a reading. Something's off. Something's off. What's the proof? Tyrone Davis Jr., what is the proof when it comes to your death? What is the proof? Something flipped. Writer, I don't like the way this is going. I may have to end this. Interview, short story, editor, slush pile, library, bestseller, plot, writer's block, research, publishing deal, typewriter, computer, book, review, idea, novel, coffee shop, first draft. Under attack. Barricade, cover, fire, red alert, hostile, takeover, gunfire, war, defensive maneuver, raiders. Yeah, I'm getting that. Coup, Alamo, surprise attack, alien invasion, bombing raid, terrorist, zombies, last stand. This is, I mean, not the same, but, and then horse. Proof. What's the proof? Equestrian, competition, stud, farming, fox hunt, aristocrat, whiny, unicorn, pony, spurs, riding lessons, knight, excuse me, gallop, one horse town, saddle, toil, cowboy, betting, bookmaker. I don't know, something's feeling off. Let me get stickers, see if anything makes sense here, and then I'll decide if I should continue. Secret perversion, secret attack. Proof of what? Proof of what? Tyrone Davis Jr. One more. Just one. Just one. Okay. I don't know what the heck that says, if it says anything. Trust. A tower. $3:00. The White Tower. Another tower. I'm gonna have to get a clock. And the mailman. Let me get a clock. I might just have to do a part 2 because none of this, maybe because I don't know the story, but usually, even not knowing the story, I get it. This fell on my seat in Aquarius. Can I have a clock, please? Tell me what's going on here, because I am not getting it. Clock, please. Clock, please. Cut off. Cut off. I need a clock, please. Tyrone Davis Jr. Give me a clock, please. Tell me what the heck's going on here. I saw one. Something fell. I'll get that. Clock, please. Clock, please. Alcatraz. Alcatraz? Alcatraz. And a cement truck. What time are you at? 10:10. A beginning and an ending. Prison. So did she have a prison boyfriend? You guys, I don't know. You know more about this than I do, so before I do a part 2, this was not how I usually read. I don't know what's going on here. But just let me know if I'm like on the right track. Alright, sorry, wish I had. Everything happens how it's supposed to, so maybe. What time was that? 10:10, and that was at 3 o'clock. Okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry. I'll do part 2, but I just need questions to ask, because I don't know the story fully, and I don't know what I'm pulling here, and I don't know if I'm getting it or if I'm way off. Thank you.